Now, I know I might be jumping the gun a little bit here, but one of the things that always keeps Monster Hunter going strong for me post-release is speculating which old monster faves are going to show up later in the game. Granted, we already have a pretty awesome showing with Wilds if you ask me. From Gore Magala, to Kongalala, to the recently revealed Mizutsune, but the game has so many monsters throughout its history, and we know there's gonna be tons more on the way. So, here are 5 monsters that would be incredible additions to Wilds. No, not you, Kushaladara. I still have nightmares about you. First up, we have the Hermitar. This guy prefers deserts and jungle locales, so I think it's an absolute perfect fit for our first area in Wilds. And yes, I know it wears the head of a Monoblos, Black Diablos, etc. as a shell usually, and we don't have any of those confirmed for Wilds. But we can always just give it other skulls for shells, and I think that's entirely fine. Players that hop into the game with Rise Sunbreak will enjoy seeing a returning face as well, or it will stir their nightmares. I'll take either to have an opportunity to fight a giant enemy crab with my weapons again. Plus, that Palico Hermitar armor too? Crazy cute. Next, please consider Banbaro. While we haven't seen this brute wyvern since Iceborne, let's bring him back for all the world fans. Admittedly, the main reason I'm asking us to bring this guy back is so I can get his armor set. That armor set looks like some crazy cross between a dwarf and a Viking warlord, and since I like both of those, that seems just fine to me. That's just the one set though. There is of course another set that has its own fans, if that's your preference, but for me, I'm all about anything that gives me a super cool beard, and I will hunt that monster into the ground in order to achieve it. I do know we have Chotacabra, but what about Tetsukabra? Admittedly, this is another desire for an awesome armor set for me, because Drill Tusk Tetsukabra has another of the coolest, most imposing armor sets in Monster Hunter history, and we haven't really seen this guy since Generations. I think the timing is excellent to bring this guy back in Wilds. I honestly expected it to return in Rise, considering the aesthetic of the game, but I guess that was just some wishful thinking on my end. The time is ripe. The samurai fans like me yearn to hunt the Tetsukabra once again. Now, admittedly, for this next monster, I am more of a Nergigante fan myself, and that is the number 2 most popular monster from the 20th anniversary poll, but I left my own personal favorite "this is only for me" monster for last. So let's go with the number 3 pick, Lagiacrus. Now this was going to be in World until it got cut due to animation issues, and I hope the team was able to iron those out and we'll be able to fight this Leviathan in Wilds, as an appearance is clearly overdue. And it's not even like we need underwater combat to fight this guy either. We have an entire moveset from Generations the team is going to be able to pull from. Do you notice a trend here? Now, out of everything on this list, I think this is the most likely thing that is going to happen. Alright, this last one's for me. This is my favorite Monster Hunter monster out of all of them, and it is, of course, Devil Joe. I love this stupid pickle. I love watching it eat its own tail, and I love that it has some of the most absolutely unhinged turf wars in Monster Hunter history. If there was just one monster on this list that they could add to this game specifically for me, just to make me happy, just to make me cheer, it would be Devil Joe. Return the pickle to me, Capcom, and this game will truly feel unbeatable. Now let me know which monsters you'd like to see return in Wilds, or if your favorite has already been confirmed. With over 200 creatures across Monster Hunter's long and storied legacy, I'm sure it's going to end up being just like Pokemon in the comments. Everyone here is someone's favorite. Consider liking and subscribing for some more Monster Hunter stuff once the game comes out, because I'm definitely going to be playing it, and let me know anything else you'd like to see from the channel down below. This is Kawaii50, hoping you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see you all in the next one.